Good morning. Welcome to day 2 of my 75 soft challenge. I am just out here on my lunch break, enjoying a little walk. I actually get an hour lunch break this week, so I'm kind of using that time to get my 45 minutes of movement in and just starting off the first week of 75 soft with taking it a little bit easier with the movement and just going for 45-minute walks. And then I'm just kind of hoping to get back to the gym next week or so, but just want to take it easy for the first week and not put too much pressure on myself. So just out here walking during my break, and it's quite windy, so I apologize if there's a lot of windy noises and background and all that. Just kind of want to do a quick little check-in here. I felt pretty good this morning when I woke up. My legs are pretty sore, I guess, from yesterday's walk, even though it was only 45 minutes. I'm not used to getting back into doing any kind of movement because the past 6 weeks I've just been in a really bad slump and haven't really moved or walked around much other than going to work and stuff. So getting over 8,000 steps yesterday was a really great achievement, and I just feel like I'm getting back on track, not just with my food, but just moving my body more and feeling better, because I have been really struggling just mentally and physically lately. So it's nice to just feel back in control again, but again, just taking it one day at a time. So just out here, gonna get my steps in. I did have breakfast when I started work, so today I'm 8 to 4:30, and I had my usual protein iced coffee, just the espresso shots, and then I added a premier protein shake, and then I also had a banana, and I think I had like 3 yogurts or something this morning, so that was pretty good. And then for lunch, I did go to One Life Meals last night after work and got some like pre-made meals. So I'm gonna have I think it's like a chicken stir fry for lunch, and then I'll probably pair it with like some fruit or something. So great start to day 2 of the 75 Soft Challenge. Eager to see how the rest of the day goes. I do have plans for what I'm gonna eat and all that, so definitely gonna be staying on track. Glad to be making these changes again. I don't know how people do 75 hard when they work, because it's just way too intense, and you have to do like 2 workouts and it has to be within a certain timeline. It's just super strict. I mean, if you can do it, have at it. Maybe I'll get to that point one day, but just starting off with 75 soft and feeling good, even though it's only day 2, but we are sticking to it. We're making the healthiest choices. So I'm just gonna enjoy the rest of this walk, and I'll check in with you a little bit later. It has been a very long day. I'm actually just gonna call it a night here. I'm sitting down because my back is absolutely killing me, and I'm just eager to go to sleep. It is after 10 o'clock, so it is definitely past my bedtime. I have to get up early again tomorrow for work, so I'm just going to kind of review the rest of my day and just kind of go over that. So I have my numbers here. Let me just grab them. So I think I left off where I was on a walk during my lunch break. So I did end up having that 45-minute walk. So that got my activity for the day. I'm ending the night off with 8,719 steps. For food, I came home, and for dinner, I was just too tired to cook anything, but I did have the pasta sauce that was left over from last night. So that's just basically ground turkey, some tomato sauce, bell peppers, and mushrooms. So I kind of just heated that up, and then I had that with some random crackers that I found. So I ended up having that because I just didn't want to spend time boiling water for pasta and all that. And again, my back was just absolutely torturing me, so I didn't want to stand at the stove and everything. So just kind of trying to put together something to eat that was like quick, and I didn't have to like stand and linger in the kitchen for too long. And then for dessert, I just had some more of those peanut butter pretzel bite things that I got from Costco that are really good. So I had that, and then I also had my water. So I did get my 3 liters of water in today, thankfully. For food, I did eat within my calorie deficit, which is nice. I'm finishing the day off with 2,091 calories. I did not hit my minimum baseline protein goal of 177 grams, but I did get closer than I was yesterday. For protein today, I hit 148 grams, carbs was 199 grams, and then fat was 77 grams. So overall, pretty good day. Can't complain. I got my movement in, I got my steps in, because I did set the goal of 8,000 steps, so hit that. And then I did eat within my calorie deficit, which is my main goal overall, just to like obviously not overeat, not binge, and just to stick in the calorie deficit and get back on track with my food choices and all that. So overall, really great day. I'm just eager to kind of go to bed. It's been a rough day just because my back was like really hurting me most of the day. I feel like it's getting better with getting back into like going for walks and stuff for the past 2 days, but because I haven't really been active at all for the past 6 weeks, with just like binging and literally just other than going to work and coming home, I haven't really been doing much. Just been kind of like in the thick of life lately, so just trying to get my movement back up has really helped over the past 2 days, and I am just taking it slow, but getting 8,000 steps each day is a great start for me again. And then of course I'm going to work my way up to the goal of 10,000 steps, but so far so good. Only on day 2 of 75 soft, but happy with my progress. I didn't really have any food noise today. I didn't really have any feelings of binging or overeating. I think I was also pretty distracted with like my back pain. I was just trying to get through the day, and then I had to run errands after work as well, so that kind of kept me busy, and I didn't really have time to think about anything. But I also haven't been tempted to hit up any drive-throughs or anything on the way home, which has been really nice because again, for the past 6 weeks with binging, I've just been going through drive-throughs most of the time, so kind of glad that well, not kind of glad, I'm very glad that I haven't had any of those thoughts or feelings, even though it's only 2 days into this challenge, but going off of every day for 6 weeks just binging and then, doing this challenge, it's been really great to start off with not having any food noise and all that. And honestly, I think a lot of it is just I've been like praying on it and just trying to be more mindful about my choices, and also kind of look more at binging and emotional eating as gluttony, I guess. So just trying to like switch up my mindset on that and just kind of look at it in that aspect, I feel like has been really helpful to keep me on track in a lot of ways, even though it's only been 2 days. And again, I haven't really had much food noise or anything. I'm sure it'll come up eventually, but I'll just kind of take that in stride. And in the moments, I'm going to really just catch myself and go back and kind of evaluate my choices and just make sure that I'm staying on track, and just kind of take a pause when those moments happen and just kind of see, okay, why am I feeling this way? Why am I having these thoughts? Like, what's the root cause of this? Is it just to kind of fill a void, or am I actually experiencing something? Am I going through something? And like, what was the trigger? Stuff like that. So rather than just giving in to the binge or the emotional eat or whatever, I just need to take more time to really evaluate these emotions and these thoughts and these feelings and everything. And I never really did that before. I just kind of gave in to it because it was easier than dealing with the actual issues. So that's going to be new for me, but I'm going to try it, give it a try, and see how it goes. And then just also, keep praying on it, because I feel like now that I'm trying to get back into Christian values and everything and just try and get back into the word and everything, it's really kind of put a new perspective on things for me. And I'll probably make I'll get into that in a different video, because it's kind of a long story, but I actually just got a Bible a few weeks ago, my first ever Bible I bought myself, so that was nice. And I didn't grow up Christian or any kind of religion or anything like that, so it's completely been my own choice, and it's been it's been intense, but in the best ways. Like, it's really opened my eyes up to a lot of stuff. I'll definitely make a video on it, I think, just to kind of like discuss it a little further. And I also kind of like want to show my Bible too, because I absolutely love my Bible. It's so beautiful. It's perfect. As soon as I saw it, I was like, that's the Bible for me. So I'll do another video on it because I kind of want to show like the different books that I also got that I'm gonna be reading, and then also just my Bible overall. I'm just taking a lot of the things I've gone through recently to prayer and just giving it to God, and that's really helped me a lot. But I am a baby Christian, so just new to absolutely everything. That's why I don't really talk too much about things, but trying to open up more overall because, you know, I just kind of feel like it's better to kind of talk about things and not just keep things in your head. So but that's all new to me as well, and I'm sure that's actually what's gonna help me through all of this, is just kind of talking through the issues and just kind of getting it out there rather than keeping it all in my head, because obviously I'm not coping well with a lot of things, and I haven't for a long time. So whether I'm journaling or whether I'm actually just picking up my phone and doing a little update video, stuff like that, just for myself to stay accountable, and also to anyone else out there who's struggling like I am. You're not alone, you know. I know that you might feel alone, because trust me, I feel that way too a lot of the times, but we're not alone. It's kind of the update for today. Been overall a good day. Like, my numbers are good. I'm happy I met all the goals for my 75 soft challenge. That's kind of the gist of it. I am going to get ready for bed. I hope you had a fantastic day, and if you are on a weight loss journey, just keep showing up for yourself. Don't put too much pressure on yourself. Just do what you can and just be thankful for every day. We are in this together. We can do it. Every day is a new day. Some days are going to be better than others, but as long as we just show up for ourselves, do what we can, we'll make it through. So keep at it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.